Hello boys and girls, we're back again, and it is, of course, Hearts of Iron. Yes, Hearts of Iron 3. And this is the American campaign. Now, let's give you a quick summary of what was going on. Let's go to the political map mode. Dum-de-dum-de-dum. Here we go. So, as you can see, I'm kind of in the middle of supporting the allies in the likes of Portugal and France. So, France? Spain, you fool! However, I need to look at possibly making an attack into France. So, what I need to do is I've got some carriers coming, and I've got some other bits and pieces coming. What I need is lots of troops. Now, I do have paratroopers, which is great. I've got rangers. So what I need is kind of a combinations of armor, light armor. See, so there's light armor there. There's armor there as well. So, and then essentially what I'll do is build them all up. Put some paratroopers in there, maybe some marines as well. Use the marines to push to the front of the area. Then follow up with armor and all the rest of it, and other bits and pieces like that. So, let's build armor brigades. I want those built. 42 months, you see. See, I'm wondering if they... In 140 days, 5 brigades of armor. Let's get them started. What we'll also do is we will create lots of infantry. So let's have a look. Infantry, and then put another one in there. So what we'll actually do is we'll break them up by having anti-tank people in there as well. I think, yeah. And then we'll have 10 lots of those guys. See, this is what we're going to be after here. August the 16th, 1943. So, let's put it under there. What I also want is... Let's have a look. I think I want some marines. Put 5 divisions of marines. So these guys hopefully should arrive. October, see, August. And yeah, I need paratroops as well. See, the Rangers are good. Let's have a look at those compared to the Marines, see. See, the Rangers have got good hard attack. Air attack, nothing. Okay. Let's have quite a few Marines. There we go. So, production needs to be as high as possible. Prioritize production. Now, what I also need is in the air wing. Let's see, tactical bombers, strategic bombers. Tactical. Okay. So there's the P-51B Mustang. So what I'll do is build up 5 of them, and also quite a few multi-rolls as well. Okay, so that's basically going hardcore for production. And then what we'll do is we'll get as many of them over to Europe as possible. Maybe stage them out of here, where the infrastructure is good, industrial capacity, air base, naval base, and all that kind of funky stuff is good. So let's see what they've got there. See, that naval base is pretty damn good. What's the naval base there like? See, that's still pretty level 10. Air base is level 10. Okay, so now the question is, how am I going to attack? Now, I'm thinking that I've got two options. I can either attack through maybe Italy, or attack Italy, and then push up through Italy. How many have I got there? They've only got 12,000 men there. Push up through Italy and Sicily, all that sort of area, and push up towards there. Or I could conceivably attack here. Now the trouble is, these are coastal forts. These are forts. That's going to be a problem. See, most of these are fortifications. Now that's a fort as well. That's Vichy France, who are, yeah, province owned by Vichy France. Now, I could conceivably attack there. That'd be interesting. Or possibly in at Rome. That'd be quite cool. So, because the thing is, this is going to be D-Day. So, I'm trying to build up as quickly as possible. But, if I can do it, and then build the same as what I've just built, and then have them attack. So what we'll do, I think, is, because what I can do is split the forces. So we'll call this the Italian campaign. Operation, what should we call this? What can we call an Italian campaign? No, you can't call it Operation Pizza, because that's kind of too obvious. Got to think of a good name for it. Got to think of a good name for it. Operation Verdi. There we go. So, now, what we're going to do is, we will make an attack in. Whoops, didn't want that. We want a slim arrow. Yeah. Make an attack in here. And maybe hit that at the same time. Now what that means is that I will need to send in bombers to attack there and there. And what I might consider doing is dropping paratroops there. And then we'll have the landing here. And now the trouble is, these are all mountains and plains. So we can get the tanks in as well. And then essentially, what we'll do is we'll push one that way. And then, let's have a look. We'll push another that way and that way. So that essentially will be a push into Italy. We'll cut off the forces here. We really need to get Malta back. We could do that airfield, but the thing is, if we can take that airfield, that will give us a point to attack, and then we can move in on Rome. So that's Operation Verdi. There we go. So now what we're going to do is give some thought as to, let's get rid of that one. Okay, so there's Operation Verdi, and that's his Oops, Operation Verdi. Okay. So there's Operation Verdi. Now, let's see how we're going to do this. Now, the thing is, technically speaking, they pushed against Normandy. But, see, the thing is, it makes sense because See, I'm just wondering if I need to go for La Rochelle. Now, the trouble is, it's a forest. These are all plains, except for the old forests and the rest of it. Now, the question is, these are plains, woods, forests. See, what I'm wondering, see, there's Saint-Nazaire, Chateaubriand, Laval, Angers, Le Roche, and Poitiers. So I'm just wondering if I should consider, because if I come in here, let me give you an idea. Okay, so this will be Operation Bitch Slap. So what we're talking about here is so we'll put this in blue as Operation Bitch Slap. Okay, so if we make a big push in here, oh, that's a rather spazzy looking arrow. Now, so this will be the invasion point here, and then what we can do is it means that we can send one invasion section there and one invasion section there. Now, what that means is that we can then hit the coastal defences from the rear. Now, it also means that I'm thinking, let's have a look. Going to have a border sort of about there. That's what we're going to have, I reckon. Yeah, okay, let's see. So, now the thing is, what it means is that we can actually bomb the piss out of this place, and also here and here. Now, what we could also potentially do is, obviously we're going to have the carriers in here supporting. How are we going to do this? So we'll make a landing there, push out either way, and probably, I think, see, I'm thinking also that we need to put another one there. So, because we don't want to get in Vichy France, we want to hit these guys and basically take the situation over. If we push for Paris, see, through Versailles, places like that, see, these are the plains. And then what we can do is become one big encircling movement. So what will happen is these guys will come around the side like that. So it'll be a big encircling movement like that. And then once we've completed that, we can then push up into Belgium and push on towards France, or the rest of France. So that's kind of the plan. Now, the thing is, obviously, the Italians here, what we can also then do is then start pushing up from this point here. In there. And in there. So that means, obviously, we can get these areas, maybe take these areas as areas of supply and support. Obviously, what I want to do is take Rome. And hit that there. So, essentially, what I'm trying to do is take these areas out of contention so that we encircle, cut off their supply lines, and cause them problems in that regard. So that's kind of the plan that I'm looking at. Now, let's see. So there is underground going on there. There's obviously planes and so on and so forth. Now, obviously, if we can push the Germans back there. Now, see, there's Vichy France. What's that one? There's Vichy there. So whether or not I have to push into the Vichy territory, I couldn't tell you. I don't know yet. So that's the way things are looking at the moment. But I'm thinking that the plans, everything will have to come out of there. So coming down here, and then we basically hit them hard. We can also do things like, for example, bombing campaigns along the coast to kind of soften those up, to make them think that they're in the process of being attacked, when in fact I'm actually sneaking in behind them to do a cutting off maneuver. One side there means that we can also then hit Spain from the other side if I need to, add in more troops, add in more reinforcements, and then hit them from there. Now the thing is, we've also got this area here. Oops, don't want that. Wilhelmshaven and Leer and Oldenburg and Bremen. Okay, now the question is, can I, because the thing is, if we can take Belgium back and the Netherlands, then we could potentially push up here and start recovering Denmark and things of that nature. So let's see, let's just delete that. So let's save that. So there is Operation Verdi, and let's see how that goes. And then obviously we got tanks. My concern is basically this is the backbone of Italy. I'm thinking that what we might need to do is very similar to the way they actually did it in World War II, have a section go that way and a section go that way, because this is all mountains and it's going to be so difficult to pass through. So what I might do is send them over the mountains to then attack from that side and that side, but these are all areas I've still got to take, so we'll see how that works out. Now let's see what's happening here, because at the moment these guys are attacking, these guys have no order, and these guys are attacking as well. So hopefully, let's see, let's get rid of that one, and that one. And see, I'm wondering if these guys need to attack at all, or at least which direction they need to attack, because these guys are currently attacking. Okay, so let's see, they are currently attacking Lisbon here. So if they're moving, so we've got like what, 20,000, 30,000 troops there moving in. What I think I will also do is send in 2 armoured divisions there to back them up. So I think that one's low. See, they've got one sort of like, you know, one section there. Okay. So what we'll do is we'll tell them to attack. So these guys should be attacking and assisting. Whoops, actually, did I want to do that? I wanted to do support attack. There we go, that's what we're after. Okay, so now the only thing is we've got these guys here that are causing us problems down there, but I think the English are starting to push them back. The only drawback is if we get cut off. Now, we've got some HQ there. Now the question is, these fine fellows here, the Ranger Task Force, they need to rebase here. And then I'll use them to deal with anything up the corner here and all the rest of it. So that's the plan there. Now, how are these fellas looking? How many have I got there? There's 24,000 armour. Let's have a look. So there you go, armour brigade and light armour brigade. So That's a nice combo there. These guys there, as you can see, their organisation is a bit low, so I'm going to leave them as they stand at the moment. Some of these people let their organisation rebuild, and these two, they're doing okay. Major General Mark Clark. Yeah, that's okay. Actually, is it? Who's the HQ? Bradley. See, he's good. See, the question is, who does Mark Clark report to? He is a member of the 5th Corps. And that's a guy who's got less experience than he has. Yeah, God. Major General Mark Clark, where are you? Okay. So I don't see him. Okay. We'll leave it for the moment. He's got 12,000 men under his command, that's okay. Right. So we've got a lot of troops coming in from the Brits here. And hopefully they can push that armoured division back. We'll have to see, because obviously that armoured division could cause us problems. These guys, once they get their stuff back, I might move them across here to cut off this section, which would be rather helpful. And the question is, that's what kind of planes and planes. So basically, those 3 armoured divisions of about 30k will basically be able to go snip, snip, and then basically cut the supply lines of these guys here, which is exactly what we're after. So, inefficient research, story of my life. So we'll put that up. Now, bombers, what we need to do is get the, oh, we got the 4-engine frame, and where are we after? Medium bomb. What's this? Basic bomb. Basic bomb. I see no basic bomb. There we go, so large bomb. So there you go, let's see. Okay. So, there we go. Let's leave that for the time being. Oh, which reminds me, let's see who's drifting where. Okay. Let's influence Sweden. And let's influence Switzerland. And let's try and influence Afghanistan and Turkey. And let's see if we could influence Vichy France. See, all these guys are drifting towards the Allies. Okay. So let's see how that goes. Okay, so let battle commence, boys and girls. So here we go. So we've got 2 armoured divisions, 23 versus quite a few less. So 16th with 2. Oh, good God. Look at their organisation. That's terrible. Now, the thing is, these guys here, they're trying to sort of obviously break through. See, they're going for the breakthrough and they're defending, so let's see. Okay, so they have been encircled, so we've got that on them at least. Now the thing is, they're attacking with, let's see. So we're attacking with our armoured divisions, and we've got 3 armoured divisions and a selection of troops in reserve. So we'll just have to wait and see how that progresses now. These guys here. Let's keep an eye on these guys, because as soon as they're there, I'm going straight in there. Now, these guys should not be moving anywhere. Or should they? So the thing is, I don't really want to leave myself sort of susceptible in that area. Right, so that's focused on there. Let's have a look over at the Philippines to make sure nothing's going on. See, obviously that area there is still being fought between the Japs and the Brits. I've still got lots of holy hell. So what I can do is, the question is, I can leave these guys here and I can focus on Europe and take out Europe and then focus on Japan. I won't be able to do both at the same time. It just won't be feasible in my opinion. So I've got a good collection of infantry and cavalry, because you always want horses on an island, is what's important. So let's see. We will take these guys, take them out and give them to the second corps. Let's see. Right, who's in there? So that's the transport fleet. That's good. Let's get them down there. And who's in there? The submarine and the Pacific Task Force. Okay, now, somebody made mention of the fact that battleships can slow down things. So, I am going to take out battleship, battleship, battleship. Like so. Okay. So let's see how the task force looks now. See, now the thing is, they've got significant... So it's still reasonably okay. But then what we've got is we've got the... let's see, the second battleship group. Second battleship fleet. So those guys can sort of stay together. Now, you've got the submarine division in there as well, and there's obviously USS Tennessee. So, we shall see, because apparently, good point made, is that the battleships take you to within battleship distance to shoot, and carriers have so much more distance because of their planes. So it makes perfect sense, really, when you think about it. So thank you for the tips given in the chat, everyone. I really appreciate it. It's very cool of you. Now, got some destroyers in there. We'll leave that as it is. So at the moment, I'm not really worried about this area. Truck could do with being taken, but I'm not actually massively fussed, because if I can take truck, that would deny them a coastal fort. So what we'll do is we shall Marcus Island. See. The question is, should I take Iwo Jima? What will give me an airfield? Here we go. Saipan. I think I need to go for Saipan. Because if I take that, that will give me an airfield with which to attack Iwo Jima, and then onwards to Japan. So. What to do, what to do, what to do. Yeah, I think... Actually, these guys need to go here. Actually, let's see if I've got any transport. No, I don't. So these guys need to transport to there. And then I will use them to transport these fine fellows. So I should have some Marines in here. Yep, the Marine Division. So all of these Marines I will use to transfer and take out Saipan. And that will give me a strategic advantage in that location. So, let's see. Okay. So, let's have a look at the production. Obviously, as you can see, production needs to remain high. Not sending any lend-lease to anybody at the moment, unfortunately, because I need to build up stuff quick. See, August the 16th, October. See, some of these are into 1944, so we could be talking historical parallels in June of 1944. We shall see. We shall see indeed. Now, let's focus on these fine fellows, see how they're getting on. See, yeah, you can see the organisation is breaking pretty badly against these guys. These guys are trying to break through. Okay, consumer goods. Okay, let's see. Okay. I need to prioritise production, guys. I'm sorry. I really need to prioritise production. So there's not really much I can do about that. Okay. So it's territorial pride, river crossing penalty, understandable. And combined arms now. No, they don't have the support attack option. Okay. So they're aiding in that attack there. So the question is, how are these guys? See, their organisation is slowly starting to come back up. Officer ratio is good. Free spies, espionage, okay, to reinforce, production, okay, so let's see. That's kind of not exactly unexpected, as we do have a rather large punch-up in progress. Oh, look at these fellas here. Oh, baby, look at you guys. So they have been pushed back. Now, there we go. Let's see what will happen. Oh, Nelly. Armoured against infantry. Oh, that's not going to go well for them. Really not going well. And we are starting to turn the tide here against these fellas. See? Yes. Good. So these guys are backing out, and then we can close in on that one, and then we can hold that area and encircle these guys, which is wonderful. So I'm very pleased about that. Where are we under attack? Here. So what I'll do is I'll take those guys, move them up. I will also take these guys and move them up. So what I'll do is basically use those to bolster that defense. I'll leave those guys in place. And do we have any infantry? No, they're attacking as well. So you can see here, These guys starting to lose their organisation, but we shall see. So let's see. Excellent, we won that battle. So what we can do is maybe get up there, push them there. Now, these fellas are in poor supply. Now, how are these guys getting on? Okay. Come on, guys, get your organisation back together, for Christ's sake. See, the thing is, once I got this area here, I can kind of rest relatively easier now. And then maybe move those to push into nationalist Spain. We'll have to see. Diplomacy. Is nationalist Spain part? Yes, they are. They're part of the Axis. Good. And Portugal is as well. Excellent. So, what we can do now is wait for these fellas here. Now, what have we got here? See, their organisation's a bit low, so is that one. He isn't, though. Let's move him there. Right, so these guys, those two, push into there. And these guys will leave. See how quickly is their organisation be building at all? Yeah, they're getting supplies, so that's good. Now, yes. So we're now pushing into that area and pushing them back there, and we're pretty close to taking Lisbon. And now the thing is, you can see they're pushing here. I'm wondering. Yes, we've won it. Excellent. So let's leave those guys there. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll send these guys up here to patrol. Okay, so these guys can now all wait, and let's see. Get rid of that one, get rid of that one. And push into there. So how's their organisation looking? So what we'll do is we'll take one of these guys, push them into there. So this is looking better. Now, we can then start, because what I want to do is close this section here. And then maybe take that bit, and then we've got a proper going. Yes! Oh, you beauties. Okay, so he needs reinforcement, I think. Okay, and these guys here can move one into here. Okay, so we've obviously got that going on there. Now the question is, the only drawback is these guys are looking good. However, I can't push them anywhere. Let's push them in there. And then down the back here. Now, the question is, can these guys move there? So if they move there, I can hit that one. And then possibly hit that one. Let's see. Oh, that's a little bit one-sided. Ouch. Okay, so they're in somewhat poor supply. There we go. We won that battle, and we're now pushing into plains of whatever they look like, Sparta for a second, but we shall see. Yes, excellent. We've got cavalry weapons advance. Actually, we don't need any kind of cavalry stuff in here at all, because it's horses. It's not light cavalry or that kind of shit. Put basic bomb. There we go. Now, oh, what's going on here? Spiffy stuff. Okay, so that appears to be Spanish transport fleet running for the hills. Now, the question is, are these guys good? Yes, they are. Let's send them in there. These guys are now basically have recently been attacking, cannot do anything. These guys, yeah, they're looking better. How many have I got there? Let us move Mark Clark up. So he'll push in the centre there. The only drawback is this section here, which I'll have there. So as you can see, this is the cut-off point here. Look, yep, the English have thought exactly the same way I have, and we're doing the surrounding manoeuvre here, which is just fan-bloody-tastic. Thank you, England. You guys kick ass. So, let's see how things go. Now, obviously, let's check our production. Here we go. And so, as you can see, all these divisions are being built. Lots of stuff being built. See, October the 17th, May the 25th is when the strategic bombers come in. August, see. So, there's still plenty that needs to be done. So, there we go. Yeah. We've closed it. So these guys should be reporting to the Second Army in Cadiz. And these guys should be on the 7th Corps, which is correct. And then, yeah, they're all being supplied by the right person. Good. Yeah. Okay, so they're moving into support there. These guys can probably now move up. Let's send these up. And these guys, once they get resorted, get their supplies, then we can move them. There we go. Okay. So those guys, their organisation will need to stay there. I have to leave that as it stands. That's 90% looking good. See if we can attack up there. Okay. Good, we won that battle. Oh, what's this? Okay, Alejandro, I think, was it? Yeah, Alejandro. There we go. Won that battle. We're pushing them out. Now, they're obviously attacking us. So what I might do is... oh, damn it. Can't tell them to support that attack. Where's Tomar? There we go. So we're pushing them out. Pushing them out of there. Hopefully, we can get up to Porto and push up there. Now the question is, what happens then? I'm just thinking that maybe we can go right across the middle of Spain and cut it in half. Oh, here's the Germans. Hello, boys. We'll send them up there as well. And then what we might do actually is send the HQ up to here. Yeah, there we go. So we'll get the HQs basically all moving up closer so that the supply route can get better. We shall have to see. So, these guys, they're looking good. These guys, their organisation's gone a bit low. Now these guys are obviously getting supplied again. They'll move up there. Let's move them into there to support that lot. So I can push with what? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 60, 60, 50, 55, yeah, 55,000 men. That'll be a nice push there. And then maybe we can do something about that. Now the only drawback is that section there. So we'll leave the Midwest Division in there. And let's see, we've got 3 there, 3 there. No, we've got more than 3 there. There's 3 there, and there's 2 there. There we go. So that's an infantry division. So I think, yeah. See, that's the weaker side there. That's what I'm concerned about. I think I'm going to move those guys into there. What have we got here? 2 infantry, armor, and see. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to move one of these up here. Get those guys to go up there and support it. Now, in the meantime, can I get them to attack that lot? Nah, they're all going to die. That's fine. But we've got to leave those guys there to attack them and push them out of there. So. Oh, what's this? The Lightning Division. Let's say, here we go. Here we go. Put them in there. Okay. So these guys are continuing to patrol, which is wonderful. Keeping the area safe. We've got our HQ moving up, who will move then into Lisboa. And hopefully we can now push up towards the second section here. Now the only... oh, look, the English have already started pushing. That's lovely. Thank you, you fine English fellows. Okay, so... let's move a section there. What? You gits? What are we doing in Wagga Wagga? I want to be over... I want to be in Spain. Okay. So. let's see how things proceed. So here we go, that's the last section of the... See if it moves in there. Yeah, it's like last section of Germans they got. Yeah, that's pretty much screwed. Okay, so... yeah, we've got that area there. Now, these guys should be moving up. What? Oh, cool, they've sunk transports. And we've pretty much, yeah, we've pretty much wiped them out. So we'll get these guys to stay put. Now, what we'll do is, let's see, let's hit them. And we will use these fellas to push up there. And then these fellas to push into there. So the HQs are now making their way to there, which should hopefully improve the general supply situation. At least that is my hope. And hopefully from this we can essentially knock Portugal out of the war, turn them maybe into a puppet state, we shall see. See? No, yeah. Shock. Shock and awe, Ockenshaw. Okay. So, let's see. These guys are staying there. You know what? I'm thinking I might move these guys. Oh, what's this? There we go. We've won. We're pushing them back. I might move this section of guys, at least except for those guys up here. There we go. Let's move them over. So at least they're kind of holding that area if possible. We'll see. And then use this as an armoured thrust. So now the question is, yeah, these guys are now significantly in the poo. Yeah, it was looking good for them. It's not looking so good for them now. Let's move these fellas up. And how are these guys looking? Let's push them. If we push these guys here into there, and these, ooh, and then we push these guys here across the river into there, and then these fellas into there. Let's see how that goes. So HQ is making its way to Lisboa, and we are pushing hard onto Porto. So let's see. Okay. My only concern is here. Now what I'm wondering is whether or not I should get all my troops over from Manila down here. All these fine fellows. Almost not. Because they could certainly aid, but I do not want to take away strength from Manila. That will cause me too many problems. We'll just have to wait and see what happens. Now, maybe if these guys are moving into there, they can cross across there. Here we go, another one with one. Good. These guys should be moving over to there, I think. And these two moving up there. Let's see. Into there. No, there. Bloody fools. So, these guys are okay now. These guys is only one division. That's not good. These guys are a shitload of divisions. Okay. Move them there. How many is there? Yeah, let's put Clark over there as well. Oh, we can't yet. Here we go. So you can see there. Oh God, I'm a bit desperate now. Okay. So HQ are finally moving in. And we can possibly move these guys up. We shall have to wait and see. Now, where are these guys on their way to? Let's support that. Let's support the Brits going in there. Okay, yep, there we go. We're pushing these guys back. Now, can these guys push up again? Yes, they can. Let's wait for these guys to move in there, and then we'll push up there. These guys... yeah, we'll see. Yeah, they're backing off to Alameda. Okay. So we're slowly pushing that section there back, which is a good thing in my opinion. However, it remains to be seen what is the end result. So... So what we need is the next section, a new operation. So we will need a new plan. Operation Santiago. So what we're going to do from there is we are essentially just going to push right through the center. So it's literally boom, 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 right through the center. These are mountains, so actually what we might need to do is, let's have a look, hills, mountains. I think we'll need to come through here like that, and then over and through. So essentially we go jink, jink, and cut Spain in half. We hold that area from Portugal. We then move up from the coast and out there. So that basically means that we can cut off that section, and then we'll be in a better position to start threatening this area here in the mountains of France, in southern France there, prior to Operation Bitch Slap. So there we go. That's how things stand at the moment. So let's see. These guys are... oh, no, go away. Go away plans. Okay, so these guys have now moved up. They're looking good for their organisation. However, we need to move a section there. And we then need to move these guys here. And then these guys... where can we put these fellows? See, I'm thinking that I need to move them there. And then these guys can go up and support here. Okay. See, these guys here fill me with concern. Okay. Look at their organisation. They need to get their organisation better now. And what we'll do is we'll send that division up to support the armour, because we'll need them to fight in this area here, because I can't have all armour. Get them pushing in. Okay. Okay, this is pretty good, I have to say. Costa Rica. Yeah, you can have that, don't mind. Transport planes. Okay, so they're moving there. Kind of got a little bit of a dodgy area there. Oh crap, they're really building there. I can only hope then that nothing happens. But if we can cut them off there, see, these are plains and hills, we'll see. It might need some retasking of troops once we've taken the remaining areas here. So let's see how they're going. Their organisation is looking good. Let's send them in. Okay. See, that's good. We are using supplies as expected. These guys are backing off. There's the second army there. They're staying there. They are doing something. So let's have a look at those fellas there. Minus these guys. I think they need to go in there. Oh, maybe not. Let's put these guys in here then. Yeah, so the British, the 2nd Australian, are being attacked by Deitel. We can't do that. We have to wait. And these guys can move up to support. They've lost. What? Okay. Let's move these guys here. There we go. That's better. Okay. So these guys are okay, but these guys are in low supply. And they can't attack for a while, so... Let's see, these guys should be moving up to there, which means I can probably move them in there and around, which would be nice. However, I think I need more of them. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Oh. Oh yeah, that's going to go well. Oh, well. That's probably their chance of winning. 0. Okay. What is going on there? These guys should be going to support him. 14th of May, so they'll be there the next day. So that means that that will then basically change that battle significantly. However, there we go. That's a little bit more interesting. These guys. What chances? They have no chance. Okay. So, what we'll do is we'll use these guys to attack there. Use these guys to attack there. There we go. And then we'll be attacking on multiple fronts, which is good. Okay, good. Pushing them out as well. Now, wait for these guys to appear here. Who does he report to? The 8th Corps. What? Right, so where's the 8th Corps in here? Select him. And let's move him up to here. What's the infrastructure like? That's okay. So, let us push them into there. These guys can't attack at the moment. This guy, these 3 guys are looking okay. And these guys can follow up. So, if I... Good. Fighter pilot training advance is nice. Yep, these guys are royally screwed. And what I need to do then is I need to move these guys to here. Because I want to get a big bufferage against these guys here. And then bring these guys into here. Ugh. Okay, so we're killing a lot more of them than they are of us. So we'll leave those there. They're... What? Oh, okay, UK. Makes no sense, but never mind. Let us take these guys here and move there and support those guys. Now there's a significant bump there, I should say. What? Oh, excellent. So we're winning that battle there now. That's interesting. So those guys are moving up, in which case I can attack that one. And these guys here can possibly attack that. Let's see. Oh. Thunderbolt Division, we shall put in San Diego Army and Navy Corps. So let's see. Interesting. There's little chance. Yeah, they had no chance. So those guys can't move yet. These guys are moving up to support. These guys here can now attack that. And then we can attack that. Which means we can then maybe move the HQs up a little bit. Let's see. Now, where are these guys going? Okay. So these guys can now not move for the next 26 hours. Okay. So those guys are now moving out. Yeah, so there you go. Yeah, that'll work. They'll move into support and then possibly cut the side off there. So let's see. These means that these guys here are going to be my main push force in towards Madrid. So, if I then move these guys up to there, then I can use them to take the remaining sections of Portugal. and we can hopefully take Portugal out of the picture. Not going to use those to attack yet. So these guys, where are they? Yeah, they're okay. We'll leave them there for the time being. Okay. Oh, what's this? Spanish are attacking me. He's pretty good though. But his organisation and his current strength is massively low. To be honest, against an armoured brigade, I'm not expecting too much from him. Plus, I've got 2 armoured brigades coming in reserve. Or coming up to support him, I should say. So, the question is, those guys there, let's just unpause it, get it in there. See how things progress. So these guys should be moving in there. Ah, there we go, we sunk transports. Good, this is good news. Okay, so these guys will not be able to move until the next 9 hours. So once these guys move into there, I will use them to attack, support the attack on here. So it's pretty much a done deal, really, to be honest there. Now, the question is... Valdelfen, or... interesting. So these guys will move up there, move into here, and... Okay. I think we're going to leave it there, guys. This has been a pretty good battle, I have to say. We've taken most of Portugal, and we're pretty much going to sew up Portugal, I think, is fair to say. It's a done deal as far as we're concerned. It's just a matter of pushing them out, getting them out of there. Hopefully we'll take one of those HQs, and then possibly leaves these guys to push up here at the same time as we build up for the operations. Yeah, Bolivia, yeah, you can have that. So, there you go, they're in there, and let's attack there. And then move these guys, wherever the hell my bloody flipping idiots have gone. Where is the Ranger Task Force? Where is the Ranger Task Force? There they are. What the bloody hell are they doing there? It's not a sodding patrol that far, you idiots. Ugh, morons. Rebase to there. Thank you. Come again. Ooh, that's not good. Look at that. Of course, yeah, because they're defending. Now, these guys, we can support attack. There we go. And all of a sudden it changes to 37%, significantly better. So, yeah, he doesn't have much chance. Field Marshal Fochenbach. He is well and truly foobarred. So, how many do we have there? We have a few there. Let's push these guys there. And how many have we got there? How's their organisation? Their organisation's pretty good. Okay. So there you go. That's pretty much it for this evening. I hope you've enjoyed this episode as much as I have. It's good to finally kick some bottom. However, I will also mention that I could not have got this far without the wonderful comments and guidance from you guys. So this is as much you're doing as it is mine. Thanks for watching, guys. See you soon.